Welcome to Lola Lee Chat. Hey everyone, how are you guys doing? Welcome to my channel. So Karlissa was live. The live is about an hour, so it's really long, so I decided to cut it in half. So for the first part of the live, she's speaking on people that are coming for her sister Faith. And she was defending her against people saying that her sister wasn't a child of God. So Karlissa seems mad that the sisters that she doesn't get along with are now a part of the circus. She doesn't feel they earn the right to be on the stage. She doesn't feel they have earned the right for bloggers to talk about them or give them any sort of promotion. She feels they were hired without her say so. That's what I'm getting. And she feels, and she is saying that the circus is not taking any new applications until Blueface gets home. She feels that the people that want to be in the circus didn't help Blueface when he was down and out, living in his car. And now all of a sudden they want to be a part of the circus. She was also saying his grandmother threw him out because he couldn't pay the $65 for rent. But from what we understand, he has a good relationship with his grandmother. So maybe they have resolved all that. I really don't know. She basically went down memory lane about Blueface, talking about his hard times, his childhood, talking about his relationship with him and jaidyn. They've been together for so long. And, at times I really felt that Karlissa went too far in, talking about her children's personal business. She was talking about, what Blueface was doing at the age of 3 or the age of 5. And I found that to be very suspect. And I mean, as a mom, if I saw my child doing that, that's a red flag for me, to figure out what is going on. And not everything needs to be said on social media. And Karlissa was saying that she was an early starter, so maybe that's why she didn't think it was a big deal what Blueface was doing. But she was an early starter, I think, in my opinion, because she was touched. And I'm not saying that he was or anything, but I think you guys know what I'm getting at here. So I just wonder, why did she ignore the red flags regarding Blueface and what he was doing at such a young age? And I don't know, maybe if it was dealt with at a young age, who knows, maybe his life could have taken a different turn, because he is a serial cheater and he does seem to have an issue with, being with lots of women. And, oh my God, Karlissa was telling too much, talking about Callie with her girlfriend and catching her with her and how they prayed the gay away. And I wonder if that's why Callie, says she likes prison men, because then she doesn't have to have that intimacy with them, because they're locked up. And she seems to like men that are locked up for a very long time. And, in my humble opinion, I don't think you can pray the gay away, Karlissa. I really don't. And I just feel so bad for Callie that, you know, her mom is sitting here saying that they prayed the gay away. I just feel that's so sad to me. Um, Karlissa also was talking about a sit down with Jaidyn's mom. And she has said so many things about this woman, Sion. So I really do not think that that woman is going to have a sit down with Karlissa. But guys, listen to what she had to say.
What we will not be doing on Beyonce's internet is talking about my mother freaking sister, okay? Now I'm gonna try my hardest, my bestest. I'm gonna try real hard not to cuss on her page, because I know this page. She praying for a lot of y'all on this page, and I don't want y'all to get her mixed up with me, because she don't cuss. She delivered her tongue from cussing. We all got to be delivered from something. Hell, I was delivered from gay, so I had a whole different mission than she had, okay? So she delivered from cussing. I ain't delivered from cussing, okay? My battles is a little bit bigger than hers, okay? My sister ain't never been gay. Okay, she ain't never been with a girl before in her life. She don't even know what that's like. So we gonna respect her page. We ain't gonna get on here talking crazy to each other, because y'all know I could give y'all that same energy that y'all be trying to give me. And we ain't got that much time to talk because my man gonna be off work pretty soon, okay? He's somewhere taking care of y'all badass kids. And ain't nobody being grateful. So what we not fixing to do is get on here and challenge whether or not my baby sister, my heart, the person who prays for me and my family, we're not getting ready to get on here and piss her off talking about she ain't a child of God, okay? Because I can assure you that her lifestyle represents a child of God, okay? Now, we've been praying together for many, many years, and she has helped me through most of this, because I really promise y'all, on everything I love, I would have showed y'all my clip by now. Somebody say amen, because y'all know how I roll. I'd have pulled this motherfucker out and told y'all to do what to do with it, okay? Because I just believe in giving people with the energy that they give. I just believe in giving it back. That's all. I'm not delivered in that area, okay? I'm a child of God for sure. I'm a child of God for sure. But I ain't delivered from telling you how I feel about you, baby. But what we ain't fixing to do is play with my sister's robe, okay? That she got to get up and put on and pray for y'all kids every day, okay? For people who don't even have no reason to even, you got no reason. First, you was mad at me. Now, then you was mad at Jaidyn. And now you mad at Faith. Come on now. Y'all just letting any old people say they my family and giving them a pass to get into the circus. Now, my son not home. We is not taking applications, okay? We is not taking no new applications until he get home. Because when he get home, I'm going to retire from the circus. And then y'all can let all them ratchet people that don't even know us, that's acting like they know us, that act like they've been around us, they act like they've been a part of our life. Ain't nobody let my son come live in a house when he was homeless and it was 106 degrees outside but Jaidyn mama. I don't owe nobody nothing but Jaidyn mama, okay? That's the only person I owe something to. I don't owe nobody else nothing. Okay? Because I was calling around begging family members, can he come in today? It's hot outside. Can my son come over there today? It's hot outside. Ain't nobody have no door for him to come in. Talking about he be bringing all them girls. He be having girls sneaking in and out. Like, girl, you think I'm ever going to tell one of my grandkids or my nieces or my nephews they can't come in because they be sneaking in girls? What I'm going to do is check the heifer at the door and tell her, I tell you when you can come over here and tell you when you can't. But I'm not about to throw one of my loved ones out into the hot heat. Talking about they be having too many girls over here. Now, if they having people come shoot up your house, maybe. But because some girls are sneaking out when you go to sleep, I'm not. How you even paying that much attention? Can you go to my page and share my post from the restaurant? Oh, she go tell her to share it because he said share everybody that comes to the restaurant. So go over there and tell his wife that she needs to share the post of you at the restaurant, okay? But he was homeless living in his car in the first place. Because what happened was, Miss Ma'am, I'm glad you asked that good question, okay? I know it's above your thinking, but I'm going to help you out real quick. So when Jonathan went off to college, I moved to Ohio, out of California. I moved with my man. Everybody was gone. The nest was empty. I put everybody off to college, and then I got me a good-ass man, and I was out of there, okay? So I'm out of there, and now he decides he missed Jaidyn. He missed his stuffing muffin, okay? He missed his baby girl, okay? So they put together a little plan that didn't include me, that didn't include her mama, for him to dip back for a visit. Now, y'all know what they do when they dip back, right, for a visit. They don't go back to school. So I'm over here telling all my friends, oh, girl, my son, I'm flossing on these hoes. I'm flossing on people. Hear me out. Y'all got to hear me out. I'm flossing on everybody. Girl, yes, my baby at college. He up there getting them grades, throwing that football. My baby at college. Girl, I'm over there bragging up some stuff, okay? So then one day the coach calls me, the football coach, and says, we haven't seen Jonathan in a couple of weeks. Have you seen him? I must have called him everything in the book that I can't say on my sister's Christian page. I called him that name, okay? And I called Jaidyn some names too. Because why would you allow him to escape school, okay, when he need his education? So I flipped on them. Yes, I did. I flipped on the whole family. I did. And then they was up over Jonathan was called himself up over my mama house. And supposedly he told me he couldn't pay the $75 a week rent. Because y'all know he was buying them reefers. So he up over my mama house, can't pay the $75. Guess what that means? He out on the street. Now, you know she gonna use an excuse and say, he keeps sneaking that girl in my house. You mean the girl that been to your house for the last 10 years? He keeps sneaking that girl in my house. And when I wake up, I be seeing her leave. Long as she ain't in the kitchen cooking, okay? Now, if he renting a room and he got somebody sneaking in and out the back door, he renting the room. Now, he ain't paying for it like he supposed to because he's smoking up doing the reefer and can't pay the $75. Or either he said, this my grandma's house, she ain't finna throw me out for no $75. But wrong again. She threw that ass out in 106-degree weather, honey. My son called me one day talking about, I done fucked up, mama. Yeah, I know you messed up. He said, it's hot. It's hot. I almost fell asleep. Me and Jaidyn slept in the car. We woke up. We almost died because it was so hot in the car, mama. I said, well, let me make a few calls. And see if I can get somebody to open up the door for you, son. I'm calling everywhere. I even called the old sugar daddies. I called everybody. Nobody want to open up the door, okay? Girl, yes, he was over there doing them reefers. You know how they do. They don't pay their rent. They do the reefer, okay? So he over there doing the reefer like he's Snoop Dogg, okay? Trying to make some rhymes. Now, y'all all know back in the day, Blueface tried to rap. Me, Callie, Dre, and Jaidyn all recommend he stay in school because it just wasn't flowing right. And I got a couple of them rhymes in my boxes over there. I'm going to pull them out for y'all one day so y'all can see them rhymes. He was talking about some kick in the dough, sit on the floor, shit on your mama, and talk some more. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't flowing. It wasn't flowing properly like a rapper at the time. You know what I'm saying? That's why y'all should never tell nobody you can't do something or don't put nobody down because, girl, they'll fuck around and show you they can, okay? They'll fuck around and get a hit, okay? And you only need one. So back to the story. We done told this man he can't rap, don't rap. Please don't do that. Go back to school, all this stuff, then he gets a hit, okay? So in the meantime, in between time, when they out there and they homeless and it's hot as hell, I done called his auntie. She said she ain't never see the message. She ain't never get the message, but you know how that go. So he on fool with a couple people because they didn't answer the door for him, okay? That's what it is. Now, when he called himself not gonna fool with his dad or my mom, me being the mom that I am, I told him you can't do that to your grandma or you can't do that to your daddy. You's a grown-ass man that decided to make a grown-ass decision, and now you have to live with it, okay? That don't make nobody say, I forgive you, okay? Because him and Jaidyn almost died in that car. It got real hot. The ambulance almost came. I might be adding that on there, but that's how they called me, okay? They called me like 911. We fell asleep in this car, and you know they was high on the reefer, so it probably was times 10, okay? We got to ask Jaidyn because I forgot to ask her about that story. I'm gonna do some full interviews with these people so we can get all the way down to the nitty gritty. Because I be forgetting when I be having them on my show to ask them when I'm talking to them. Because I need to know if the ambulance came or not. I think the ambulance might have pulled up or checked their pressure or their temperature or whatever, girl. But whatever happened, they almost didn't wake up in that car. It was real, real hot in there. And you know when you smoke them reefers and you forget to roll that window down. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I ain't never smoked no reefer like that, so I couldn't tell you. You need to do some stand-up. This is true life story. This ain't one of my stand-ups. This is for real shit right here. They called me, ring, 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 mama. We almost died in the car. Ain't nobody letting us in. Now, I couldn't figure out why my mama wouldn't let him in, but then I called her, and she gave me that weak-ass excuse. So I started calling around, okay? I can't get nobody to let them in. Now, the reason I couldn't get them nobody to let them in because they was coming as a couple. Don't too many people let couples come move in their shit. You gonna have to either ditch her or she gonna have to ditch you, but y'all can't go together. Okay? Y'all can't be two homeless motherfuckers together. It ain't even gonna add up, okay? So anyway, at the last minute, Jaidyn's mom told both of them that they didn't have to sleep outside. They could have came to her house. But Jaidyn didn't feel comfortable asking her mama. But when times got hard, she told her mom they almost died in that car, and her mama told them to come on home. So she let them move into her house. Probably didn't let them move in at first because I didn't find out till later that she didn't have nothing to do with my son dropping out of college. Because, you know, me and Sion, I had a little grudge against her because I felt like she should have told me that my son dropped out of school. But it wasn't her where he was hiding out at. He was at my mama's house, okay? He wasn't over there yet. So she didn't know he was dropped out. She thought he came home to get some nookie. You know how they do. They come home, they get a little piece, and they go back. Well, this ninja didn't go back, okay? He just disappeared out of college, okay? They thought he was just 911, okay? So now they homeless, and she lets them come in. And guess what else she did? She got him his first job, okay? Because Jonathan didn't believe in working. Now, I know he working in the jail, and I appreciate that he working in that jail. I do. But Jonathan had never had no job, didn't really have to do too much because he played football at the varsity level. And as y'all know, it's not easy to be coming home and doing dishes and trying to do your homework and play football. So Jonathan didn't have regular people responsibility. So I was very proud of him for getting that job. He was over there working with Sion, with Jaidyn mama, got him a job. She said, you can't live here without working. And she was damn right for that, okay? So she get the nigga a job. Guess what he do? I'm supposed to be in here frying pork chops for my husband. Y'all about to have me outside in the car, okay? This ninja's supposed to be working. He's sleeping in. He supposed to be painting the apartments, right? He supposed to be painting. He inside the closet, done put the shit up and went to sleep. Every day he go to work, go in the closet, smoke his reefer, go in the closet, go to sleep. Then want to know why they firing him. He just do Jaidyn dirty. So I'm gonna let y'all in on that secret too. Now she can vouch for this because I was present, she was present, we was all present. Jonathan said out his own mouth when he was graduating high school, I'm not gonna be ready to be in no relationship, no serious relationship until probably I'm in my 30s. So at that point, she had a choice to say, I don't want to talk to you no more. And I told her that you got a choice. You could go find you somebody that want to be, a doctor, an x-ray tech, a prison warden. I don't know. Somebody regular. He ain't regular. He ain't probably never going to be regular, okay? And now that I done called him all kind of drop out of high school, all that money we spent on football, he got a point to prove. So he going to get out here and he going to figure out how to make that money back, okay? So Jonathan ain't lied to nobody. He ain't never told nobody, I want to be with you. I want to be your man. None of that, okay? He already told everybody, I'm out here. In every song he has ever made, all he says he wants some coochie. Now, the boy was 3 years old with lotion, okay? I ain't gonna never lie to y'all. He had a problem way back then. I should have got him some counseling for it, but I thought, maybe just, that's how little boys do. I don't know. Dre never did no shit like that. But, that's just what happened. He just was, I was like that too. I was an early starter. Some kids is just early starters. And we already knew. And when he met her and brought her over to the house, me and her talked about it. And she was like, I don't want to be his girlfriend either. I'm just trying to kick it. So they was dating very young in school, and then they decided we just gonna be besties, and that's what they have been up until, I don't know. I think they still besties. I don't think the relationship dynamic have changed. I think they was gonna try to make it work and try to get married and do all of that, and realize that they like more like sisters and brothers or best friends. And sometimes people fall out of love and they realize we just best friends. No child is thinking like that. What he see or hear, child, I couldn't tell you. We didn't have no man in the house. It was just me and my kids, and I was working, and and they was yelling at him, and they was telling me, "Mama, help him, get him. He's a pervert." They was saying all kind of stuff when he was. Callie and Dre was talking shit every time he hid the lotion or did something weird. I might be putting extra 10s on 20. He might have been 5, maybe not 3, because that would be a little young, but maybe 5. It was real early, girl. It was too early for me. And he got a little burn on his booty cheek. It looked like an E. It looked like it's throwing up the set, because one time he got caught and he bent over and burnt his booty on the heater. You know them back in the day heaters? Yeah, fried his ass, okay? So he stopped doing it after that for a while. We didn't hear about it no more. But then when he got, because Jonathan didn't have sex, y'all, and I know I might be telling a little bit too much of his business, but I want y'all to know the truth, okay? I don't know where they're getting all these stories from, but Jonathan was not an early person either. So he was a virgin up until probably high school. Now, I know to y'all that might be not early, but his brother and them, that was early for me, child. They all got a different day and a different time, but he waited till high school, and I think one of Callie's friends spent the night, and that all went left, honey. That's what happened to my baby's virginity, okay? One of Callie's friends, that shouldn't have been, but you know how it go. Y'all judge people before actually knowing them. Y'all only know the TV shit like you. Karlissa like the, no, jaidyn like she. Yeah. I'll be trying not to read it all, because then if I read something y'all don't like, y'all gonna be like, what she say? Why she reading that one? Callie was early too. No, I think Callie was in high school too, because y'all gotta remember now, she gonna get mad about me telling her business, but I can't write no book about my family if I'm gonna just sit up there and tell a whole lie. Callie was, we prayed her out of gay too. Callie was gay in high school, so she didn't have no boyfriends up until senior year. So Callie had a girlfriend, so I'm pretty sure she was doing something. I didn't find out about the gay stuff until like 10th grade, okay? But we prayed about it, and we talked about it, and we prayed about it. But yeah, she had girlfriends. I caught her at school one day. She was in the bathroom at school, and I was looking all over the campus for her, trying to bring her gym shoes, honey. And she was on the toilet with somebody in front of her, and I almost lost my damn mind. So, but we prayed that spirit off of her, and I ain't seen it, and I ain't seen it no more. Okay. But yeah, she had the same problem I had when she was in high school. So she probably lost hers in senior year too. But Jonathan was definitely in about 9th grade. I would say into 9th grade. So I'm going to recommend that Jonathan gets some counseling, some love counseling when he gets out. Because, you know, people do have problems. Some people be addicted to certain things, and maybe he just needs to get a different perspective, because his daddy got that problem too. And sometimes when the daddy got the problem, the kids don't have the problem too. I didn't have that problem. Yep, Callie was gay in high school. Up until about senior year. And then she finally got a boyfriend in her senior year, and he was a white boy. And he was a nice white boy from Serbia. He was very respectful and very nice to her. And I liked Nikolai. I really did. But I don't know what happened. And she won't tell me. So she went to a black school her senior year because she had tore her ACL. She went to a black school, and then she started, meeting black guys, and her attitude changed, I guess. That's what he said. Her attitude changed. He said all of a sudden she didn't like his socks. She didn't like the way he wore his socks. She didn't like the way he wore his pants. Girl, you know how we do. We get around them ninjas and they sagging a little bit and you think that's cute when she should have kept that man with all his britches up to his neck. But I ain't gonna complain because Callie got 2 baby daddies and I love both of them baby daddies dearly like they my sons. They very good daddies and they love their kids and they do far beyond what I've seen most men do with their kids. So she ain't do too bad. Is she gonna be mad putting her business out there? I mean, I hope not. Because, I mean, somebody was gonna tell it one day anyway, right? And I have to be able to be freely and tell what I've been through in my life with these kids. Because I've been to hell and back, okay? I've been to hell and back. And if I don't get this out and I leave it in, then I might be upset. She might be upset, but it's her past. You can't never get away from your past. Yeah, you know, them pages is going to try to do what they can do. But, you know, at the end of the day, like my grandma always say, time going to tell. Time will tell who's who and what's what, honey. You cannot hide for long, okay? Yeah, I thought it was a good interview, but, you know, some people feel like they not getting enough attention and then they start doing too much. And that's why I just got off because it's like, I want my sister to be happy over there doing what she do, whatever it is she doing. I want her to be happy over there and them her folks. So it was better for me to just let it, you know what I'm saying? Let it just end the way it did. Jaidyn will always love Blue. She hurt right now. Yeah, she got every reason to be hurt right now. But she's doing fantastic today. I talked to her and her spirits are up and she's, you know, so I'm going to see if I can get her mom to come on the podcast. So make sure y'all go subscribe because I think it's long overdue that, you know, Sion sit down and tell her side of the story. Or just how she felt about the whole thing, you know, because she ain't never called no police on my son. She ain't never called no police on her daughter. She ain't never got in the middle of their stuff. I don't know how she do it. She like a Wonder Woman because I be in the middle of the shit and I'm just looking like, girl. Sion did a great job with both her girls. She really did. She don't have nothing to be ashamed of. She did a great job. They ain't never been without her. They ain't never been without a roof over their head. They ain't never slept in no car until she met my son. So what we ain't gonna never do is take away from no mama's job that she did. That was superb because baby, when I tell you she ain't never had no CPS tell her nothing about her kids. She ain't never lost no kids to CPS. Now them other people that y'all letting talk about us, they done lost their kids to CPS, okay? Ain't none of us over here lost no kids to CPS because we was on our motherfucking grind. Do you hear me? I'm sorry, I don't mean to cuss on your page, Faith. But we was on our grind. I don't know but one person that done lost their kids to CPS in my whole entire family. And it's somebody that's trying to use us for clout. So I just want to put that out there. Ain't none of us lost no kids to CPS, okay? I see why Blueface don't fuck with you, talk too much. Well, you know, I've been talking too much since he was born, so by now he should be used to it. But I ain't the one who talked too much that got his ass in jail. Let's just put that there. And I ain't doing no fucking weirdo Q&As with him either, okay? They can call CPS on you 90 million times, baby. As long as you is doing your job, they gonna know that the people just calling, okay? They gonna come, they gonna check your shit, they gonna check your refrigerator, they gonna check your house, they gonna check your kids' school. If the shit is clear, the coast is clear, you good, okay? So it don't matter who call, as long as you on your shit. My mother a Leo, and she tells all my business and talk too much. Girl, I know. My mama a Leo too, honey. So you know. I don't tell y'all all the business. It's some business I could have told, honey. They my kids. Let's be for real. It's some business I could have told. No, my mama always talk too much. Girl, I've been putting my kids' business, all the accolades, any bullshit they do. Jonathan is on his Facebook before y'all got Instagram. He on his Facebook talking about, I put him outside. It's cold outside. He talking about me on Facebook when he was in like 9th grade. Go check his Facebook. My mama whooped me with a stitching cord. My mama whooped me with a stitching cord. So he was telling on me in 9th grade, and they still didn't take him, okay? Encourage Jaidyn to shine on TikTok. Her reels be good with her babies. I surely will let her know you want more TikToks. He is on jail because Krishan assaulted her fan in Vegas and Blue took the girl's phone. Nice try, Diddy. Well, I mean, shit happens in America, but it's not like his mama didn't tell him so. Gotta listen to your mama, whether you like her or not. You gotta listen to your mama. Now, I don't know about the mamas that left you for a man and did. Can't listen to them because they don't have your best interest at heart. They ain't gonna never have your best interest at heart. No woman whose man chose their daughter over them, over going to jail, over anything like that, they will never have your best interest at heart. So if your mama did anything but put her 2 cents in to help raise you and let somebody else, you can't trust her neither. I'm sorry. But you still got to love her and respect her. But you ain't got to be silenced and don't tell your story and use whatever happened to you to help somebody else. You don't owe them all that. Okay? Let it out. It's better out than in. Y'all want me to go sit and tell some white lady all my business all day for her to be just say, Ain't nobody gonna get nothing out of that. Ain't nobody gonna get nothing out of that. She gonna go home and tell her husband, oh my goodness, this lady let her husband dig in her daughter booty for a whole year and didn't do shit. That's what all they gonna get out of that. That's all they gonna. Then she had the nerve to tell her 12-year-old she was a liar. Girl, I'm not saying listen to them kind of mamas, but if you had the kind of mama that helped you study for your SATs, help you put your portfolio together to graduate high school, was there on time, helped you sell all them damn tickets for your uniforms and your football and your PTA shit, you better listen to them. I don't care if you like them or not. You better listen to them. Else your ass gonna end up in a dusty ass cell. Okay? And don't you dare get on this good Beyonce's good internet talking about you hate your mama or your mama didn't do you right and your mama was there every step of the way. Your ass gonna end up in a dusty ass cell. Okay? That's what's gonna happen. Because ain't no reason for you to be out here free if that's how you talk about your own mammy. Y'all blame everybody but him. I mean, if it was his shit, we would blame him. Now, if he had knocked the fan out or went in there to beat up the security guard because they wouldn't let him in the club and threw a drink on it, then yeah, we might blame him. I'm gonna blame him if he had did the shit. But if he the backup man, it's his fault for keeping the company that he was keeping. Okay, he know that the Bible say if you around bad people, bad shit can happen. He already know that. He already know that. Your Tasha K interview was moving. Then I told God's honest truth on that interview. And do y'all know when my son called me and told me that was after the Jason Lee interview? Jonathan called me and told me, Mom, I like when people don't like me. Why do you get on there telling those sob stories? I like it when people don't like me. Well, I don't like it when people don't like you. Why don't you want people to like you? But now I get it. Because I don't want the motherfuckers to like me neither. Oh, he gonna get out better than before. We already seen this whole prophecy, baby. I already know how this whole thing ends. Why you think I'm so calm? Girl, I did 13 years with the Lord when Dre was in prison. I know everything about everything, okay? The Lord took me flying in the sky and showed me things. I know everything about how this gonna turn out. Didn't I tell you that she was having a son? Didn't I say he gonna be born on 9/30? I know how everything gonna play out. I know. I told y'all all of that. I know she probably was wondering, like, how the hell this lady know I'm having a boy? Same way Katie, how does this lady know I'm having a girl? I knew Dre's baby was coming 2 weeks before she got pregnant. And they called me crazy. And I told them it was a girl. And I told him God said it's a gift from him. Now, I don't know why he tell me things and he don't tell y'all things, but he tell me everything. So I already know how this turns out. And I'm comfortable and I'm happy and I'm praising God every day because I already know how this gonna turn out.
All right, guys, you heard what Karlissa had to say. As always, definitely let me know your thoughts. And I will be back for part 2. This is when her sister joins the live, her sister Faith. So guys, definitely let me know your thoughts and thank y'all for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Bye.